Hey guys, this is Sumaya, your EST OGTA consultant, and we are going to talk about how to make a good CV today. This is me, and these are the session objectives that we're going to talk about for each of them. We are going to start with the question of what is CV. So what is CV? A curriculum vitae is a short written summary of a person's career, qualifications, and education. So we can say that a CV is basically the showing page of you and your previous experiences. But what is the importance of CV? A CV is the first contact you have with a prospective employer, and it is your chance to make a good first impression. And so this is your chance to show yourself in just one page. So if you can express them, you can attract them, you can get the job. But when the CV changes, what changes? So actually, this is also a question related to the previous question, which is what is the importance of CV? Having a qualified CV can make you get the job you want, but not having a qualified CV can make you visit all of the places to get a job without getting it. Even though you have the best experiences and skills, you should show them on a page, so on your CV. So CV is basically the key of getting your dream job, and you should make it with correct marks. But how to make a good CV? Let's start with the first topic, creating a header with contact information. Of course, the employer is going to contact with you. So your header should be at the top of the page and include your name, phone number, and email address. So basically all of the information that they can contact with you. And the second topic is writing your professional experiences. Of course, without professional experiences, we cannot make a CV or we cannot show ourselves and our professional experiences. So we should detail all of our practical work experiences so your prospective employer can see your career path. But your practical work experience phase should include internships, research projects, lab works, volunteer work, and field experiences. And also including all of these title of your positions, the name and location of your employer, and employment dates. So if the employer that you're going to apply for the job can see the employment dates and when did get this job and what did you do in this job. Below this, list 2 to 3 bullet points that explain your job duties, so it will be also easier to see all of your job descriptions and everything. And the third point is detailing your educational background. Of course, we do have some educations and also we do have some certificates, etc. But we should also show them on our CVs. Since a CV is often used for the academic job search process, it's also important to include a section on your educational history. So list your education in reverse chronological order with your most recent degree first. So you should put on the top of the list your recent degree first. Include both degrees you earned and those you're pursuing. And the third one is listing your relevant skills. So list any abilities that apply to the potential job because the employer wants you to have some skills. Maybe a programming skill, maybe a conversation skill, maybe in a laboratory skill. So you should also show your skills on your CV, such as foreign languages or a type of software, of course. Try to include all of the skills that you have that relate to the job description to make yourself a more desirable candidate. And the fifth one, describing your personal interests. This is also optional, but you should also put your interests on your CV so the employer can see that you have also other interests that are improving you day by day. And also you can choose to include a brief description of your hobbies and interests. Including a few hobbies may help you form a personal connection with the hiring manager. And the last one is a CV template. There is a CV template that you can use while making your CV. So maybe you can look at it after the session. But what if you don't have an experience? It's also so normal. I don't have an experience also, but we can still have a qualified CV. But we should start with some points, some topics. So the first one is adding an introduction part about yourself, because I do have a vision, I do have a mission and some interests in a few sentences. So I can show what I'm going to do with my life and what I want to do in my life. So what can I show in myself, about myself, to the job that I want to get. And the second one is expressing your skills, educations with details. Now, you do not have an experience. I do not have an experience, but you have vision, skills, and educations to get the job. So you should highlight them. And the last one is recreating the job descriptions. Actually, we do have some volunteering experiences or some club activities, but all of the job descriptions or all of the terms cannot be cannot be same with the job descriptions that your employer is using. So even if you're a volunteer experience or social hub member, add your role in professional words, like I was responsible for sponsorships. Instead of this, you can express it like responsible for B2B sales and etc. And here we go with tips and tricks. Let's start with the first one. Keep your CV changeable, because you can change it according to the job you're applying for. So you should be able to change the details and also some job descriptions, some skills maybe, or maybe you should highlight some of them to just make them more showable. And the second one is keeping it short, because the CV shouldn't be in many pages. So keep your CV short and summarize every experience you have as much as you can. Any company wants to read a CV for 100 pages, so it should make you bright at first scene. And the last one is making yes research before applying. So you can have an insight for the employer, so you can change every detail, or according to the job you're applying for, you can change some descriptions and some skills by having these insights. And these are some CV examples. One of them is coming from our essay, actually. Okay, these are the CV examples. One of them is more professional CV and the other one is not professional at all. But actually the second one is a CV of an English teacher, which is not professional, which is so amateur, but no problem, because we do have a CV for her setup. Thank you so much. For any questions, please do not hesitate to reach me out. Thanks.